Albert. Duke, Sahando and Peter Sam arrived at the Arlesdale Railway. Sahando did not like the look of it. "Look at those rails, too small, like a toy railway. It's not a useful railway." "I think it's nice," said Peter Sam. "Besides, never overlook a little engine." "Ha," said Sahando. "And look at those engines, like little toys." "Toys? Who are you calling us toys? We maybe look like a toy railway, but we are really useful." "Calm down, Mike," said Bert. "Make our guests feel welcome." "Yes, that's right, Mike," chuckled Rex. "Besides, we remember Duke." "Ah, yes. Hello, you three. Long time no see. How's the railway running?" "Very good," said Mike. "In addition to providing passengers, we also do ballast work. It's very useful for the railway to kill weeds on the tracks." "I see," said Duke. "I wish that we found it back then. That would have kept my railway running." "Oh, speaking of your railway," said Bert, "I know that you three were the last to leave, but a lot of them people said that there were more engines running the line. Who were the others?" "Ah," said Duke. "There were 6 of us. Me, Stuart, Falcon, Jim, Tim, and the mine engine. There were also 2 other engines, but they were scrapped, and you, Sahando, replaced one of them." Sahando looked up at the sky. He heard bad stories about his predecessor, Albert, because his first driver used to work with him. "Can you please tell us about it?" said Rex. "Our first passenger train won't be started in about an hour." "Very well," said Duke. "Here's the story about Albert." Albert works on the Mid-Sodor Railway as a goods engine, but however, his behavior was not really good. He is stubborn, short-tempered, and likes to bully others, and doesn't even care about what he says. He would bump trucks about even though they behave well, bullying the workmen at the quarry, and doing so the same to his own driver and firemen whenever they do cleaning on him. Duke, the other engines, and the manager are the only ones who can keep Albert in his place. "Stop being so rude and hostile to your own driver and firemen," said Duke. "You need them. They actually help you. What more can you give? Whenever I want to do something, they say the opposite. My way is always better." "Whatever you say," said Duke. Even though trying to argue with him only made things worse. Even the manager even tried. But whatever Albert usually do when he wants to do it his way, it doesn't usually end well. It was until one day. It was his last run of the day. After bumping the trucks of the quarry about, he collected some and take them down to the yards. But he had to stop at the loop line to let Duke pass with the picnic. Albert did not like it, as the time flies by. Come on, where is he? He should be clear by now. If he's running late, we should go first." "Even we would," said his driver, "but Duke's train has priority." "Seriously?" said Albert. "Huh." It wasn't long until Duke passed with the picnic. He was supposed to be passing there about a couple of minutes ago, but he had been stopped over by some sheep, so he had to make up the lost time. Finally, Albert was allowed to leave. But however, his driver noticed that the water gauge is running low. "Looks like Albert's temper has used up most of our water," said the fireman. "We're going to have to stop at the next water tower." "No time," said Albert, "because the Duke were running late. I'm sure I could carry on without more water." When they reached the water tower, Albert's plan was put into action. By using the weight of the trucks, he was able to pass the water column. His crew tried to reverse backwards, but Albert would stubbornly refuse. Eventually, they gave up, and they decided to carry on. This provided the trucks the opportunity to get their back on Albert for bumping them about. Further up the line, Duke arrived at the last station late but safely. He was hoping for Albert to catch up, but however, waiting for 10 minutes, he didn't show up. "Where is he?" said Duke. "He should pass me by now." Then Duke can hear footsteps and see Albert's driver with no Albert. "Where's Albert?" he asked. "Albert has overheated. He didn't stop for water and now he's stuck. Can you go and get him?" "Of course," said Duke. Albert's fireman threw the fire out and tried desperately to keep the boiler cool by using water from a nearby stream as Duke arrived. "I think we better you listen to your crew for once," he said. "It was those trucks. They hold me back and making the journey very difficult." "No, I am getting tired of your shenanigans," said his driver. "You're the one who bumped them about and they got your back. And now I won't stand of your behavior. Finally, this is the last straw. I hope the manager will be happy to what he's gonna say to you. Good day, Albert." "And none of this will ever happen if you actually top on more water," said the fireman. I hope you learn your lesson now," and the driver agreed. But the lesson came too late. "You were always a troublesome engine," said the manager firmly, "and the damage you caused yourself won't be easy to repair either. The inspector says your firebox crown had melted as a result of your foolishness." "I apologize, sir," said Albert meekly. "I promise it won't happen again." "Indeed it will not, as we will not be mending you. At least this way, other engines on this railway will learn that a little respect does go a long way. You can be taken apart and used for spares for the others. Good day to you, Albert." Albert thought he was joking, but it wasn't. Afterwards, Albert was placed at the back of the shed and was taken to bits over time. We felt guilty of accepting his spares, but we knew that he deserved a lesson. "It's a shame," finished Duke. "He did learn his lesson, but it was already too late." The engines were in shock and remained respectfully silent.